Did you know that the HP debuffs in this game work differently? So the HP debuff you get from like Box of Bags or Needs of the Many are applied differently than the debuff you get from Glass Cannon. Here, let me show you. Let's first set a baseline by bringing Walker, so we don't throw anything off by sometimes having bot Walker and sometimes not. And also, we'll bring some HP buff cards to show that the debuffs are applied to the total buffed health and not base health. So you saw there, my HP was 240, and that is going to be our baseline. Now we're going to see what happens if we bring every single HP debuff card. So all four minus 10% and also Glass Cannon, so that should be minus 70%. And we see that we end up with 101 health instead of 72, which is much higher than expected. Now we're going to look at minus 40% health using only the 4 minus 10% debuffs. And this is correct. 144 is 60% of 240. Now let's compare the minus 30% debuff you get from 3 stacks of the minus 10% and also just Glass Cannon by itself.
Kill is one step closer to victory.
And our results are actually the same. So why are they different when we use them together? Now, if you can do some quick mental math, you already understand why. But to make it very easy to see, let's compare the 40% debuff we got earlier using 4 stacks of the 10% with the 40% debuff we get from a single stack of the 10% and the 30% from Glass Cannon. We got 144 before, but now we're seeing 152. Why do we get 8 more health doing this? Well, the answer is that the game first additively applies the stacks of 10% debuffs, then takes that remaining health to apply Glass Cannon to, instead of making the debuffs all additive to each other and applying them. Okay, but how is this helpful? Well, now you know that if you're going to take a team buff that has the minus 10% debuff, then if you want Glass Cannon too, you're technically losing less for it. But let's be real. In practice, it's not that useful information to have, just mildly interesting.